really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 6. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And the Bengals are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
I'm one, ready? 11, Thomas. Here we go, here we go.
Here's Burrow going to begin this one with a pass. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Burrow and his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
First down throw, Mahomes. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. From the 33, here's 2nd and 1.
Yellow. 43. Hey, 57 color.
Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. This one grabbed by Austin. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
On first down, it's Mahomes. A throw on the move is caught. They get 18 on the pitching catch. Good for a Commanders first down. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Moving to his left. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. So a turnover-filled first quarter has come to an end. What will the second quarter have in store? Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Attack! Yellow.
They'll bring Waller in motion here. Third and long for Mahomes. And this one is caught with momentum. That'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Could not get himself turned upfield. Now Dan Quinn will send out the field goal unit. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Commanders will take a 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On one, ready?
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Passing right side and chases. It's a nice start to the drive. Gain of 10 and a quick first down.
11 MT, Kate. Here we go, here we go.
At the 45-yard line.
Burrow now to throw on first down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Third and a yard.
11. Here we go, here we go. 180. Stop.
Burrow. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
First and 10.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they were able to convert.
Quick throw going to be caught by Worthy. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rounding to the ball, modest gain. The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
How about 4 catches on this drive alone?
Ready?
Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down.
11 mighty.
First
11
and
mighty.
10 at the 23-yard
To throw is Burrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Makes it
11,
second
11,
and 10
11.
at the 23-yard
Here we go,
line.
here we go.
Burrow. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. His 4th TD grab of the season. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals move out to a 7-3 lead.
Commanders 3. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Calvin Austin now from his own end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Hey, red boys, hold on these two. Hold on these two. Empty. Wide. Yellow. Empty. Push on.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On second down, Mahomes. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. He's going to air this one out. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
It's a turnover on downs.
11. Gun.
On first and 10, Burrow. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one.
Second and 10.
And it'll bring up second down.
180. 12.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. Open space inside the 10. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break.
This is intercepted. And the Commanders force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. 15 yards the pickup. Good for a first down.
First down, Washington.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, Washington.
What a throw. I mean, Mike, you talk about arm strength, and you hear that so often kicked around the league, but to see a guy on the run, outside of the pocket, be able to not only keep his eyes downfield to watch his receiver break open, but then to be able to put that ball out there far enough on the money. The reality is there's just not a lot of guys in the league that can make that throw. Fortunately for this offense, they've got a guy, and they've got a touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Top line, ready? 11, 11, 11. Here we go, here we go.
On first down, Burrow. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Burrow now. This one complete to Higgins. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and
Here we go.
live for the next down.
11, 11. Right 80, 12, 12, 12.
Burrow throwing on 4th down. That's taken in, and he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
11, mighty. 11, mighty.
48-yard line.
Now, Burrow. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The motion man here is McLaurin. First down throw, Mahomes. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. This is taken in at the goal line. Oh, he's He's got room past the 30. He'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
One, ready? 11, 11, 11.
A first down throw for Burrow. He's going to try it here again. That is brought in. And he will score. Xavier Worthy cut down Cincinnati. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. McPherson's good on the extra point. And the Bengals are on top. It's 14-10. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Play action here. Mahomes rushed to his left. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. 2nd and 10. Throwing now. Mahomes. Field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Darren Waller, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
43.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll look deep, left sideline, and this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Now Mahomes. And he's going to have the Commanders' 1st down. As the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on 4th down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. That one caught by Polk. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing again. It's Mahomes. He's going to take a shot down the field. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Hit off by Dax Hill.
So these are the growing pains. You hear people talk about it all the time, Mike. You roll a quarterback out there in his rookie year, and you're going to have some ups and downs. And it's the decision-making that they want to see continue to get better, because even though he avoids the sack, he puts the ball in harm's way and ends up going the other way.
To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
And the Bengals first down.
12.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Burrow now to throw on first down. By Brown out of the backfield. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 41, it's second and 1. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. The middle of the field. That's taken in by Chase. And he will go all the way. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. Pearson now for the PAT. The kick is good, and the Bengals are out to a 21-10 lead.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Easy. Yellow. Attack. At 43. 15. Hero 15.
On first down, it's Mahomes. This one caught by Waller. And he will score. Darren Waller. Touchdown, Washington. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Mahomes has his offense ready to try for 2 more.
Washington will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll drop to throw. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. 11.
On first and 10, Burrow. He's got Gesicki open down the field. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive Off to a fast
And
start.
he will get into the end zone. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will extend this third quarter lead.
Commanders 18. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Austin now to return this. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Not much there. Maybe a yard. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 8. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Jamar Stewart into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Here's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. On first down, Burrow in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That is DeMarcus Lawrence in there for the sack.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Brown is in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Greg, that's one of those scores
just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring Waller in motion here. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A first down throw for Mahomes. Now he'll air one out. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And they will finally get to him as he's brought down near the 40-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
On two. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow. That one pinballs around, but it is